Hey sunshines, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza Jayne, and some of you may also know me as Liza Locks.
And you might know me as Liza Locks.
How about Violet Locks?
No, Liza Locks.
Oh my gosh. I'm not alone today. Who's with me?
Liza Locks.
No.
Liza Locks.
This is Violet. This is my little girl. If you have not met her before, we are going to be creating dreadlocks today. Violet will not be getting her whole head done, not yet. Later in life, if she chooses, she totally can. I will help her. I will be there for it. But Violet has been dying for them, has been asking for hair like her mama and like her brother. And so we are going to do a partial set at the base of Violet's neckline. So it will just go in the bottom row. And I'm really excited to finally be filming a how to begin dreadlocks.
Yeah, that's how we do it. I need to do too.
Okay. You want to start with clean, dry hair. Violet's hair was washed last night. Remember that clean hair is going to lock better than oily hair. You want to have a fine-tooth comb, a hook, and rubber bands because I think we'll be taking lots of breaks. So we're going to keep that hair separated at all times, and scissors for when I get to extensions because Violet's hair will shrink up as I dread it. And I will add extensions to create a little bit of length on the bottom layer, and I'm thinking she's going to love that part. So I do have my scissors and my human hair. So if you want to follow along, that's what I am doing.
And even I'm drawing my hair so I look like Rapunzel, and even it will be all the way down like Rapunzel, so I can hook on the ceiling.
I figured we'd be taking lots of breaks throughout this short little process, so I wanted to make sure to separate my sections before we even begin. Even when I began my own dreadlocks, I had my hair sectioned before because I knew I'd be taking lots of breaks. So I had my mom come over and section it all for me. I like to start with an inch by inch sections, and that is what I'm doing with Violet. That is what I did on myself. And then if I were going up another row, I would lay it like bricks and have them staggering on the next row, and so on and so forth.
She asked for a break and we haven't even started.
So I like to start with the twist and rip method. So once I have my section, I go ahead and pull that smooth hair all the way through my fingers, all the way to the tip top end of the hair. And then when I get there, I just simply twist it around my fingers once and twice, grab hair all willy-nilly in that section and pull it down. And pull it deliberately and in all different spots. Then I do the back combing, and I take the comb and I push it back, push it back, push it back. And then I'm going to go ahead and twist and rip more till I can't anymore. And then I do the back combing once again. You are going to end up with this rat's nest of hair, and that is exactly what you want. Because now what we're going to do with our hook is we're going to create like a spider web of sorts all around it. It's going to make a nest inside and have this chain that completely goes on the outside of that lock. So keep visualizing you are making like a rain chain. I knew, of course, I didn't want super tight roots for Violet. I knew that would be bothersome and could be painful. So I kept them rather loose with my finger at the top and just kind of pinched it to get started. I wanted to show you the actual stitches from a video I made before. I've made several videos about making extensions. This one captures the stitches, and it's from my video making dreadlock extensions, but I think you can see the stitches really easy and clear. You're going through the lock, grabbing a few hairs, pulling them out a little tiny bit, going back in, grabbing a few hairs. That left hand is slowly twisting that lock as you're doing this 5 or 6 times, and release. Going through the lock, pulling out a few hairs through it, creating that chain around that lock, spinning slowly, grabbing a few more, pulling through, grabbing a few more. And don't forget to release on the 5th or 6th time of going around. So my left hand is my non-dominant hand. So what I do with that hand is I use that to kind of navigate the dreadlock, and my other hand is obviously for the needle. With that left hand, I'm slowly moving that dreadlock around so that the stitches aren't all in one spot going down, but rather they're making that rain chain all around it. Can I just say that I have never, ever worked on such a little dreadlock? Her hair is so fine and thin that I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, but I could. And we plugged on through. I want you to know that I remember trying to learn so clearly how to crochet, and it overwhelmed me. And I just kept thinking, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? And you know what? It was fine. I did it right. It just takes practice. So be easy on yourself. You know, no skill do we just know how to do. I mean, it's a skill. So we have to learn, and we have to be patient with ourselves. And sometimes like to go back up through that dreadlock and do it maybe 2 or 3 more times just to make sure I got it the way I want it. You got your first dreadlock? You want to feel it?
Yeah, wait. Can you take a picture after you do all of them?
Mm-hmm. Now that Violet's dreadlocks were complete, I had to start in on her extensions. Not only were her dreadlocks super tiny, but so were her extensions. Unfortunately, my camera did not focus in when I was adding the extensions. Luckily, I have plenty of videos on adding extensions, so of course, I will make sure to link those above and below. Yay, they're complete. And once they're complete, I take some of the oil that I've made. I will also link that to another video I've made about how you can make your own. And I palm roll those little babies. I did it a little longer than I show in this video. And I love them and she loves them. They are perfectly imperfect, just like she is. So we officially have a new dread head.
Pretty.
Do you love them?
Yeah.
It was a little challenging because Violet's hair was super, super thin, and the sections I tried to stick with the 1 inch by 1 inch, but there just wasn't much to it. So it was a challenge, but like I said, we got it done in under 2 hours. So that was super awesome and easy. Violet, come over here and let's say goodbye. Do you remember what we say at the end?
Yeah.
We say, if you liked this video,
Please give it a thumbs up.
that's right. If you loved it, please subscribe to my channel. I upload on Mondays and Thursdays.
And give it a thumbs up or we just love it.
That's right. And you can also find me on Instagram, Liza_locs.
And my mom just find me on Instagram.
Yeah, we are really wiggly now because we've been sitting a very long time for a little girl, and it's time for lunch. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you are staying home right now. I will talk to you real soon. Thanks, bye.
Bye. Mommy, you packed on Mama and said you didn't eat coffee and no other mama did them little tin of coffee. Did that do sweet for tea?
It's do something.
Yeah, but my mama didn't eat coffee.